Chapter 9. Letter from Dr. Calvin Curtis to Miss Emily Wasted, mother of Zachary Wasted. Many times patients like Zach believe that it is the medication that makes them feel poorly. They lower their dosage without telling us. At first, things sometimes do seem better. Patients often believe that maybe they will be all right without their medicine. This is an extremely dangerous misperception. After I hang up, I think more about my medicine. I'm really worrying that Dirtbag and Rat might show up soon. But maybe they can't get through the cops, maybe. I hate it when they come. It's the worst. Lots of times I'm a little late with my meds. And nothing bad happens, but when I'm under stress, well, sometimes I don't even want to think about it. Listen up, Frosty says. I want to let you guys out of here. This wasn't supposed to go down like this, and this offer from the cops sounds like our best chance. But I don't trust the police. We have our reasons for doing this, and they're important, so don't think we won't do what we have to do. But if there's some way we can get you guys out of here without screwing us up, we'll do it. The nice-smelling old lady sitting next to me says, you might think you have a good reason, but it's still wrong. Her words sound even meaner than before. Frosty looks at her and quietly says, you wouldn't understand, lady. But the old lady keeps on talking. Whatever is wrong in your lives, do you think it will help anything for you to go to jail? You think it will help anything if the police gun you down like a couple of dogs? Her voice is like she's swearing, even though her words aren't swear words. The other old lady touches her friend's arm and says, Ethel, please. The mean old lady says, well, they deserve whatever happens to them. They're punks. The nicer lady says, they're just boys whose mother is ill. Stormy asks, how'd you know that? The nice old lady looks up at him and says, I heard you mention something about it. That's right, isn't it? Are you boys doing this to try to help your mother? Stormy starts to answer, yes, ma'am, we need money to. Frosty interrupts Stormy. Shut up, he says. Listen, lady, no offense, but it's a private family matter. The nice old lady looks at Frosty. It says softly, they're just boys, Ethel. Frosty looks at the ladies and takes a deep breath. He doesn't say anything. He looks upset. Why did the old lady have to say the thing about them being gunned down? I don't think that helped. Stormy asks Frosty, we gonna let him go? Frosty nods, I guess so. We're gonna have to do something or the cops are gonna bust in here sooner or later. What if the cops are lying about everything? Frosty answers, we'll have to take our chances. Stormy yells, no! If we let everybody go, they'll just come in and shoot us, won't they? That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna be dead. Mom's gonna have nobody. Great idea you had here, genius! Frosty screams, shut up, Joey! I'm gonna figure something out, but we gotta let these people go or it'll be worse. Just stop complaining. As Frosty talks, his voice gets higher and higher, and for the first time since they came in, he sounds like he might start crying. Frosty yells, maybe we should just shoot everybody and then kill ourselves. What's the point of anything? What's the difference? He's waving his gun around while he's yelling. Everybody's quiet. The store guy still has his arm around the girl's shoulder. If he's not careful, she could turn him into a zombie too. Nobody takes a breath. Frosty finally says, we'll let everybody go but one person. Somebody's got to stay. And Fatsuit interrupts, keep the loony, looking over at me. Without planning it or thinking it through, I say, sure, I'll stay with you guys. Frosty and Stormy just look at me as if they don't understand, so I explain, if you're worried about being in here by yourselves, I'll stay. Frosty says, Jesus Christ, Zach, that's all we need, to be stuck in here with you for the rest of our lives. The Fatsuit lets out a loud laugh, but when he does, Frosty glares at him, and the Fatsuit stops laughing right away. Frosty turns to me and says, I don't really know if it would even help for you to stay, Zach. I don't know either, but they look really scared. I remember what being scared used to feel like, so I say, if you'd let me call Dr. Kurt, he'll make the police let me have my medicine, and then I can stay. If I don't get my medicine pretty soon, Dirtbag and Rat will come. Frosty looks confused. Who are they? Friends of yours? I answered, no way. But listen, Dr. Kurt, Frosty interrupts me again. Who's this Dr. Kurt guy? He's my doctor, I say. Frosty asks, do you trust him? I do trust him. He's my friend, so I answered, yeah, he helps me. I lost my place. Frosty asks, do you think he'll help us too? I ask, do you need medicine? Stormy mumbles, what a moron, he says to Frosty. You can't trust this idiot. Ignoring Stormy, Frosty says, no, Zach, we don't need medicine, but do you think your doctor would talk to the cops? Doctors take oaths to help people, right? Do you think that maybe he'd look at what they write and help us get out of here? I don't understand Frosty's question, but I think Zombie Girl has a new friend. Skinny Suit just keeps staring at the floor like a zombie now, too. I need to talk to Dr. Kurt and I need my medicine now. The only thing I can think to answer Frosty is all I can tell you is that Dr. Kurt always helps me. Frosty thinks for a second, then shrugs and says, that's good enough for me. Let's call him up. And that's the end of chapter 9.